How much Ethereum do you think you gotta hold to become a millionaire in 2024? That's what we're discussing today, guys. I'm Austin with Chonker Crypto, and if you like these weekly crypto videos like this, go and smack that sub button and become part of the Chonker family. Thank you guys, and I appreciate every one of you. Keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. Surprisingly enough, I am just a crypto nerd. While crypto can be insanely profitable, it can also be risky, so keep that in mind, guys. Alright guys, jumping into it, we're on CoinGecko with Ethereum pulled up, and I just want to show you guys some of the previous price history of the coin throughout its life cycle. Started trading 2015, just literal dollars. First major pump was a couple years later, 3 years later, in January, up to 1,300 bucks. Kind of laid dormant for a couple years before the next cycle, and then we hit prices of 4,200, dipped down for just a couple months, maxed out at around 4,800, and then from there on, you know, we've been in the bear market, so everything dropped, and from there, it's been slowly moving back up slightly, as we can see. So if we check the current price of Ethereum, it's currently sitting at 2,211 right now, which is about 50% down from the previous all-time high of the $4,800, almost $4,900. So I jumped over to Bitcoin here to show you guys something. I got the max graph pulled up just like we had for the Ethereum chart, and the chart looks very, very similar. First little pump, 2018, was dormant for a while, went crazy, 60K, went down for a couple months, hit even higher highs of 69K, dropped back down for the bear market, and it's starting to pick back up. I just wanted to show you guys that Bitcoin and Ethereum often have a lot of correlation with the price action happening between both of them. It's not going to be exactly the same. You know, for example, Bitcoin could go crazy where Ethereum stays relatively at what it was, or vice versa. But generally, for the most part, Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be, like I said, loosely correlated together. The more information you have, the better investments you can make within the crypto space. So even just taking note of patterns and simple things like that can be massive in one's price prediction for the upcoming future. So we checked out the price history and the current price for Ethereum, and I imagine most people have a good idea what Ethereum is, like the technology behind it, what it does, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to go too deep into that, but I am just going to pull up their current roadmap. One of the biggest downfalls of Ethereum currently is the transaction fees, especially when the networks get clogged up and there's tons of people using it all at once. So I feel like them continuing to work on the ZK rollups, which is what they're going to be using to reduce the transaction fees, is going to be massive for when that actually takes place, when that update happens. And then just think about the previous bull run when Ethereum was at 4,900, and imagine what the fees were then. Personally, using Ethereum back then, some of the fees were outrageous, hundreds of dollars depending on what you're trying to do. So seeing that they're going to have an actual scalable solution for, hopefully by the time the next bull run hits, is going to be massive for Ethereum. Back over on the Ethereum price chart, so we can start doing some math here, boys. Checking out the 2018 bull run, Ethereum went up to 1,300 bucks or so. We're going to take that price, and then the most recent bull market price of, we're just going to call it 5,000. So we're going to take the 5,000 price divided by the 1,300. So that previous bull run did about a 3.8x to get up to here. So let's take the previous bull run of 5,000 times it by that same 3.8. You'll get $19,000 for the all-time high. I think this is kind of an extreme scenario. So what I'd like to do is just half this. So let's take the 5,000 times 1.9 and gives us an all-time high of 9,500, or just under 10,000, which I think is a lot more realistic in my eyes. Ethereum hitting 10,000 would only be a 2x from the previous bull run, so I really don't think that that's insane. The 19,000 is definitely possible, I feel like, just because it's crypto and anything can happen. But I think it would be less likely in my eyes. So let's take that 9,500 number that we got. We're going to call it 10,000. Let's put $1 million up here. Divide $1 million by that 10,000 all-time high of the Ethereum coin. And we would get a total of 100 Ethereum coins we need to hold if the price hits 10,000 to become a millionaire in 2024. So let's take a look at a couple other easy round numbers that Ethereum might hit to see how many coins we need to hold. So saying Ethereum hits the 10K, we're going to need 100 coins to become a millionaire. Ethereum hits 15K, we need 66.6 coins. And if Ethereum hits that 19 or 20K, we'd only need 50 coins to become a millionaire. So guys, just to put that into perspective real quick, we're back on CoinGecko with the little converter up here. Let's just punch in that 66.6 number of coins that we'd need. And that's only $147,000, so less than $150,000, where you could honestly, potentially, turn that into $1 million right there. So while I don't think necessarily everyone should just be, dumping their money into Ethereum, if you do your research and, learn about these types of things, the potential reward for actually, investing your time and money into this kind of stuff is insane. To anyone that made it this far in the video, I thank you. And my main piece of advice to you guys is to not just aimlessly jump into crypto, start dumping in money into Ethereum or anything like that. I highly recommend you guys just get, versed in the space, do some research, learn what's what, and then you can start deciding what kind of investment is right for you and how you guys want to actually, play the crypto market.